Ever find yourself snacking on strawberries and looking over at your dog like, can you have some of this too?
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today.
Right.
We're going to be talking about whether or not dogs can eat strawberries.
Absolutely.
And we've got some expert advice to help us figure out if it's a safe and healthy treat for our furry friends.
You know, it's funny because most people think it's just a simple yes or no answer.
Oh, yeah.
But when it comes to our pets, there's always more to it than that.
Always more to the story.
Always.
So let's just get right to, can dogs eat strawberries?
Yes.
Okay.
They absolutely can.
Okay.
Strawberries are not toxic to dogs.
Okay.
In fact, they can actually be a really healthy and refreshing snack. As long as it's in moderation.
In moderation.
Yeah.
Like with anything that we share with our pets.
So I've heard a lot about strawberries being good for humans because they're full of vitamin C and antioxidants. Is that true for dogs, or is that just something we tell ourselves? No, it's true. It's not just hype.
Okay.
So vitamin C, like you said, it gives their immune system a boost.
Okay.
Helps keep them healthy. And antioxidants, believe it or not, they play a huge role in healthy aging for dogs.
Interesting.
It's really cool.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, like dogs run and play all the time. They put a lot of stress on their joints.
Yeah.
And just like all their body
Here.
antioxidants.
Yeah.
Would those help combat that?
Exactly.
No.
That cellular damage that happens over time.
Okay.
And so it helps keep them spry for longer.
So it's not even just about keeping them healthy in the moment. It's like thinking long term.
Long term.
For their health.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So we're not just talking about, shiny coat.
Right.
We're talking about like
their joints.
their joints and everything.
That and just their overall well-being.
So what else makes strawberries a good choice for a dog treat?
So strawberries have this really cool enzyme in them called malic acid.
Malic acid.
And it acts as a natural teeth cleaner.
Oh, wow.
For dogs.
So not only are they tasty, they could potentially help with
that dog breath.
Dog breath.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's great.
And they also have fiber, which is good for digestion, and potassium, which is good for their muscles.
Quick.
Like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like this little nutritional powerhouse.
So it's like a superfood for dogs.
Pretty much, yeah.
So I'm guessing we just toss them a whole berry and let them have at it.
Not so fast.
Okay.
So while strawberries are good for them, we do need to prepare them.
Okay.
And, think about portions.
Okay.
So first thing is you want to make sure you wash them really well, like thoroughly.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because you don't want any dirt or pesticides getting in their system.
And I've heard the leaves can be bad. So should we be taking those off?
Yes, definitely take the leaves off.
Okay.
I mean, a couple probably won't hurt them.
Okay.
But they're not easily digestible.
Right.
And they can lead to some tummy troubles. So best to just take them off.
Washed.
Yes.
No leaves. What about size? Like my dog, he just inhales anything I give him.
I know, they do that.
Should I be cutting these up?
Yeah. So that's where portioning and size come in.
Okay.
It's always best to cut the strawberries into bite-sized pieces, especially for smaller dogs, to avoid any choking hazards.
Makes sense.
And it's also a good time to remember the 10% rule.
Yes, I've heard of that.
So treats, including strawberries, should only make up about 10% of their daily calories.
So we don't want to overdo it.
No, definitely not.
So like 1 or 2 sliced berries for a small pup?
Yeah.
Maybe a few more for a larger dog?
Exactly.
Okay, so I've seen a lot of strawberry-flavored treats at the pet store. Like jams and syrups and even yogurt drops. Are those okay, or should we avoid those?
I would probably avoid those. Because they usually have a lot of added sugar and artificial flavors and preservatives, which aren't good for dogs.
Yeah, I forget how much extra stuff they add to those processed treats.
Yeah, it's best to just stick with fresh, plain strawberries.
Okay.
For the healthiest option.
So we've covered the prep, the portions. Anything else we need to keep in mind?
Yeah, definitely. So just like humans, dogs can have food sensitivities.
They can?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So it's always a good idea to start with a small amount of strawberry the first time.
Okay.
And just see how your dog reacts.
And what am I looking for?
So you're going to want to look for any signs of allergies.
Okay.
Like if they're itching more than usual, or if they have an upset stomach, or even changes in behavior.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so if anything seems off,
Right.
just stop giving them strawberries and talk to your vet.
And if my dog has any other health issues?
Yes, it's
Should I talk to the vet before?
always best to check with your vet before introducing any new foods,
Good advice.
especially if they have pre-existing conditions.
Great advice.
Yeah,
So it seems like strawberries can be a fun and healthy treat.
definitely.
But it's all about, doing it safely
Yeah.
and responsibly.
Yeah, you got it.
You've given us so much good info.
Oh, good.
But I do want to ask,
Yeah.
what are some signs that the strawberries aren't agreeing with my dog?
Well, you know your dog best,
Yeah.
so you should trust your instincts.
Okay.
But some things to look out for would be vomiting,
Okay.
diarrhea,
Okay.
gas,
Uh-huh.
just any unusual behavior
Right.
after they eat the strawberries.
Got it.
So it might just be an upset tummy, but, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Always better to be safe than sorry.
Exactly.
I think we covered everything.
I think so too.
Strawberries can be a great treat for our furry friends,
Absolutely.
as long as we're smart about it.
Yeah, keep it safe. Keep it moderate.
So the next time you're enjoying a bowl of strawberries,
Mm-hmm.
feel free to share with your furry friend,
Yes,
but, safely, of course.
of course.
But here's a thought for you.
Okay.
What other healthy snacks are you curious about?
Mm-hmm.
Are there other things that we could be giving our dogs?
Right.
Maybe blueberries, apples, carrots.
Yeah, there's a lot out there.
Do some research, chat with your vet,
Exactly.
see what else is out there.
Yeah, the world of canine cuisine.
Yes.
It's pretty amazing.
It's pretty amazing, and there's probably a lot more that we could be giving our dog
Absolutely.
that's healthy and safe.
For sure.
Great. Well, I think that's all the time we have for today.
Sounds good.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for having me.